Cristiano Ronaldo has vowed to give the same commitment and dedication as always upon his return to training with Manchester United this week. The caption read, "Back on track, with the same commitment and dedication as always." Barcelona have been eliminated from the Champions League after Inter beat Victoria Pilsen to ensure they join Bayern Munich in the round of 16. According to Fichajes, PSV midfielder Ibrahim Sangare is seen by Barcelona as an alternative to Sergio Busquets in their midfield pivot. Busquets' contract expires next summer, and the noticeable drop in his recent performances indicates he won't be renewed. Sangare has impressed for PSV and would bring something new to Barcelona's midfield, particularly with his goal-scoring prowess. According to journalist Mario Cortegana, Real Madrid are most likely to sign and demand 16-year-old Palmeiras starlet Endrick. Endrick is being chased by some of the biggest European clubs. However, Real Madrid will most likely sign the Brazilian for €60 million in 2024, with only club president Florentino Perez approval needed. According to Fichajes, Premier League champions Manchester City are hoping to sign PSG star Lionel Messi next summer. Messi's contract with PSG ends next summer, with Pep Guardiola hoping to lure him to the Etihad after reportedly attempting to do so in the last few seasons. The late, great Diego Maradona will have his 62nd birthday celebrated with the unveiling of a new 40-meter-high mural near Buenos Aires Airport. Big Nazca has once again been commissioned for the work, having painted Maradona in smaller murals around the world. He said, "I always wanted to make a great mural of Diego here in Argentina, and I came for this. We started it on October 7th and it will be finished for his birthday." Despite suffering a damaging 4-3 loss to Benfica in the Champions League that knocked them out of the group stage, Juventus board will continue to back manager Massimiliano Allegri, as per Fabrizio Romano. The old lady have had a poor start to the season and are 8th in the Serie A table, and Allegri has been under pressure. Paris Saint-Germain superstar Lionel Messi produced a spellbinding performance against Maccabi Haifa on Tuesday, scoring 2 fabulous goals. Messi broke another of Ronaldo's Champions League records in PSG's first group stage meeting with Maccabi, as he became the first player to score against 39 different teams in the competition. Arsenal are set to hand manager Mikel Arteta £50 million to spend in the January transfer window. According to The Sun, the Gunners' boss wants to bring in at least 2 players, and owner Stan Kroenke is ready to bankroll the manager when the window reopens. Barcelona manager Xavi pointed towards the difficulty of Group C as his side crashed out of the group stages for the second consecutive year. "We have to face the reality," he said. "I already said that we have to grow little by little, and today there were good things. Today we did not compete on their level. In Munich we were better, but today we didn't compete. Today Bayern was better," he added. "Just as we were better in Munich and we should have won, today they were better. The group was very complicated and everything happened to us in the Champions League." Barcelona's second Champions League group stage exit in as many years looks set to have serious economic ramifications for the Catalan club. Reaching the last 16 of the Champions League earns clubs around €9.6 million, while qualification for the quarter-finals is rewarded with another €10.6 million. That amounts to a budget of around €20.2 million that Barcelona now don't have access to, which is a damning revelation given the club's big and risky spending in the summer. Liverpool secured their knockout qualification following their 3-0 win over Ajax at the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam on Wednesday. Mohamed Salah's first-half goal eased Jurgen Klopp's side to play without pressure before adding second-half goals through Darwin Núñez and Harvey Elliott. Unbeaten in their 16 outings so far, Napoli claimed their record 12th straight win with relative. This despite a show of clemency from Luciano Spalletti, who rested 6 of his key players, including the impressive Roma match winner Victor Osimhen and Georgian prodigy Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Porto boosted their hopes of progress in the Champions League with a convincing 4-0 victory away at Group B leaders Club Brugge. Atletico Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen were both eliminated from the Champions League on Wednesday night as they played out an entertaining 2-2 draw at the Wanda Metropolitano. As reported by Marca, a new investigation has determined that Juventus owe Cristiano Ronaldo €20 million. Ronaldo was one of the players who lowered his salary to help the club during the COVID-19 pandemic. That allowed the Bianconeri to record a cost reduction during the 2019-20 and 2020-21 seasons. However, a new document, signed by the Italian club and Cristiano Ronaldo himself, has been found. It shows that the club promised to pay the Portuguese player an amount of €20 million. The agreement was supposed to stand even if Ronaldo decided to leave the old lady. West Brom appoint former Huddersfield and Olympiacos boss as new head coach. Carlos Corberán replaces Steve Bruce, who was sacked this month, with the Baggies near the bottom of the table. Chelsea are in talks with Jorginho over extending his stay at Stamford Bridge, according to Fabrizio Romano via Caught Offside. The Italian's contract runs out at the end of the season, and Chelsea do not want to run the risk of letting him go, given that N'Golo Kante's contract is also ending in 2023. According to 90 Minutes, Chelsea are interested in signing Crystal Palace winger Wilfried Zaha next summer for free. Wilfried Zaha's current contract with Crystal Palace expires in June 2023, with the forward looking to take the next big step of his career. Chelsea see Zaha as an ideal signing for free to improve their attack, which has been lacking goals over the past few seasons. Alejandro Balda, 19, had always been regarded as one of the crown jewels of La Masia over the past few years. And this season, the youngster has followed in the footsteps of Ansu Fati, Nico Gonzalez, and Gavi, by breaking into the first team. Bald's outstanding performances, though, have not gone unnoticed, with the defender becoming a target for Chelsea, who are feeding the player's agent to reject all Barca renewal proposal in favor of a much higher salary with Chelsea than he currently nets at Camp Nou, as per El Nacional. N'Golo Kanté wants to stay at Chelsea, but he wants assurances in the form of a long-term contract. Kanté, whose deal expires at the end of this season, has been linked with a summer move to PSG after contract negotiations with Chelsea stalled. Pedri admitted that Barcelona are not good enough to compete in the Champions League after they were eliminated from the competition on Wednesday. The midfielder told Movistar, "Of course, it's a failure. Barca have to get out of the group and they haven't because we didn't deserve to continue in the Champions League. We are a very young team, with a lot of room for improvement. We have made great signings, but it has not been enough for us to compete in the Champions League, and it's a great disappointment." Barcelona find themselves in the doldrums of despair after failing to qualify from their Champions League group for the second straight season. Once again, they succumbed to a 3-0 defeat at the hands of Bayern Munich on Wednesday, but Bayern coach Julian Nagelsmann was relatively positive about them. Speaking to Diario as after the match, Nagelsmann thought his team were close to perfection. "We have played with a lot of patience, knowing that Barcelona plays very well. Defensively, we have been perfect. Not conceding a single goal has been very important for us. It has been a success for us. We have been very effective. In that sense, we have played a great match. I acknowledge we were a bit lucky in the first leg, but I can't say more." While the project under Xavi is coming under question in Barcelona, Nagelsmann feels that Barcelona are on the right path. Barcelona must steady the ship after being knocked out of the Champions League, and it could have major consequences if they are not addressed. According to Alfredo Martinez of Sport, Ansu Fati is deeply frustrated with his lack of minutes under Xavi Hernandez. The suggestion is that he has been eased back from injury, but he has been fit since the end of last season and has still made just 3 starts in 16 games for Barcelona. Seemingly, Fati has told agent Jorge Mendes that he would be willing to leave the club next summer if the situation did no change. Arsenal's number 9 Gabriel Jesus has said he is ready to play upwards of 70 games this season as he and his team hunt for silverware. When asked if playing 70 games may be too much for him, Jesus told The Times, "Of course not, because I am doing good recovery after the games, eating better, sleeping better, enjoying the life in the Arsenal t-shirt a lot. So I am ready to play 50, 60, 70 games per season. I am ready."